Hello, everybody. Welcome. So nice to see you. Sorry. Had a slight technical difficulties as I got kicked out of the event right before I started it. So sorry about that. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hope you can hear me okay. No issues. Hello, TCO Regionals. Yay, everybody excited to be here. Quick question for you. I want to know where you're coming in from. So let's see, where's everybody coming in from? We have what regions are represented today? Oh, come on, North America. I'm sure there's a few more of you here then too. So let me know where you guys are coming in from. So excited to see everybody. I'm Jessie, in case you've not met me in the community yet. So welcome to our TCO 22 regional event. We're so excited to have you here. This has been a very crazy year as usual. I feel like every year it gets crazier and crazier, and there's no words really to describe. Last year we had our regional events virtually, and as much as we wanted to do them in person, it was not possible. And this year, we're able to actually host some regional events in person. I'm so excited. So I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm completely done with regional events. I don't know how you're feeling about them these days, but 100% over regional event. That is all me. Like, that's definitely me. I was pointing the wrong way. I'm absolutely excited that we can do 3 in-person regional events this year. So round of applause for regional in-person events. Yay. We're going to get to meet some folks in person in our Southeastern Asia event, our Southeastern and Oceania event, and our first ever Top Coder Africa and Western Asia regional event. So we're going to be live in person there, you guys. I'm so excited. Oh, it looks like you guys are not too bad with virtual events. Oh, good for you. I'm happy for you. I prefer being in person where I can see everybody and we can connect, like not behind a screen. So really, really excited to finally get everybody in a room in some capacity, which is great. So there's a lot of amazing things happening at Top Coder right now, and we're really glad to have you here. You've probably seen a lot of changes over the past year, but a lot of changes for the good. And I said the other day that I'm probably more excited than ever before for how Top Coder is moving forward, and I'm really excited about it. Now, we have a new CEO. His name is Doug Hansen, and I wanted him to join this morning to welcome you guys. Unfortunately, he's on the west coast of the U.S., so it's very early, and he's heading out for vacation. So I have a little thing for him that he shared for all of you that I'm very, very excited about. So I hope you will enjoy this. So take a look at this.
There are so many talented people in this world that never get a chance to show their potential, and it might be because of where they live, the way they look, how they interview, or their available time to work, their education, their gender, their race, their religion, etc. All things that should have nothing to do with getting a chance to show your potential. But because of workplace biases and old ways of thinking how work needs to get done, they do hinder your potential. And that's where Top Coder comes in. We want to see that potential unlocked. We don't have biases. We just care that you get the work done. We know that when someone's potential is unlocked, they're going to be happier, they're going to be more inspired, they're going to be more passionate, and they'll want to do their best. And as a result, the world is going to see better outputs and higher quality results.
So thank you so much, Doug, for that. That is our purpose here at Top Coder, and I'm just really, I don't know if that gets you jazzed, but that gets me really jazzed too. that Doug shared off the cuff the other day, and it was beautiful. I loved it. I really hope that that means a lot to you guys, because it just shows how important all of you are to us at Top Quarter here. So thank you to Doug for doing that, and sharing his vision on our mission here. Okay, so where are we at right now? So we are running our regional events for TCO 22, okay, which we're so excited about. And just the fact that you guys are all here is just amazing. And I see some Top Coder team members like Hello Russ and Becky and Penna, and I see lots of amazing folks who are here all the time, like Vipul on Discord, and we have Vicky here who's just traveling across the world to Indonesia. So it's so nice to have you guys here. It means a lot to us that you're here for. So what I wanted to do now is kind of just go over what the plan is. I've got some special guests waiting in the background that are going to talk to you. So I wanted to kind of go over what's happening right now. What are we doing this week? And let me bring up the things. Here we go. Okay. So this week, starting today and into next week, we're running TCO 22 events and we're running competitions. So what's going on right now, overview, we have 5 competitions that the team is going to go over. We have overall point earners winning a trip to the TCO 22 finals. So heading right out to Boston, Massachusetts at the Encore, which I just visited for the first time, and it is beautiful, a very nice resort. So we're super excited to have this opportunity for all of you to win a trip to TCO. So basically the way it's going to work is you can participate in one of the 5 competitions, all of the 5 competitions. Join us for our events here, join us for your regional meetups, and then play some fun games. All the points across all of those things will lead towards the winner and who's going to win prizes and all these fun things. Now, just to clarify, TCO regional events are open to everybody, right? And we want to celebrate all of our Top Coder members across the world. The reason why we started them was because we wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to be part of TCO. There's only so many people that can be at the TCO finals. It's hard to win a spot sometimes. So this is really for everybody out there. The only caveat is some people earned an exclusive ticket to join the TCO regional competitions. So those are the folks that will be eligible for the prizes. But everyone else is welcome to compete and be a part of all of the things, which we're really excited about. And all the competitions are eligible for TCO points, which is fantastic as well. So we're really excited for all the competitions we have going on. Now, we also have, let's see. Oh, hold on, let me just make sure. I'm sharing the wrong thing. Hold on one second. We also have a lot of things going on, and so I really want to go through what is happening and all of the amazing things that are a part of it. So today, right now, we have our kickoff, which we're really excited about, and then in a few, like 30 minutes or so, we're going to kick off our first ever regional event in India at the MongoDB office. So it's really exciting. The team is over there in, I'm going to say it wrong, Gurugam. So they're going to be hosting an awesome event for all their folks in Southern Asia region. So really excited about that. That's going to be kicking off shortly. And then all of our competitions are launching right now, actually. I just got a bunch of emails on my it has started. So our competition managers are going to talk to you guys about that when I'm finished. So as I said, we have the Southern Asia region meetup, and we also have some games and networking and prizes after we're done with this chat. And then later today, we have our North America meetup. So that's 1600 or 4 o'clock p.m. Top Coder time, so the North American regional meetup. And these meetups are really for all of you in those specific regions so that you can network and get to know some of the people in your area. They're open to anybody, so even if you're not in North America but you really want to join, that's totally fine. It's really about just bringing everybody together and making sure that we're all here together. So what's going on tomorrow? So we have our Southeastern Asia and Oceania meetup. So really excited about this event as well. This one is also going to be a hybrid event. So we have an in-person event and a virtual event. So the in-person one will be in Medan, Indonesia, and Farjar on my team is managing and running this event. So we're really excited about that one. So looking forward to seeing some familiar faces and some new ones at our meetup there. And then the algorithm competition is also tomorrow. So really exciting algorithm competition happening around noon. And then let's see, Sunday, our QA competition will start. So we'll talk about the QA competition today, but it'll officially start on Sunday. We did that because we want to make sure you guys have an opportunity to compete in more than one competition. So if you want to try the QA competition, it won't take away time from the development one or vice versa. On Monday, we have our Eastern Asia meetup. So this one will happen Monday and bring that region together. As I said, it's just to bring everyone together in the region. We're going to announce some fun awards. Last year, we introduced our Shining Star of the Region award, which I'm really happy about. I love singling out somebody in particular at a specific region who's really shined over the year. And we'll talk about some of our top performers in each of those regions as well. So really excited about that. And we'll do our Europe and Central Asia meetup and our Caribbean and South Central America meetup. So very excited to have all of these regional meetups coming up in the next few days. So you guys will totally get sick of seeing my face. Or maybe not, I don't know. And then Tuesday, we're doing our winner announcements. So really excited. We're going to come in. We're going to go through who all won the trip and the prizes and all of this great stuff. And so really looking forward to that and having our winners. So don't miss that event. Now, the way that it works is each event has its own URL. So the one you're on today is for our official welcome and kickoff, but there might be a different one for your personal meetup. Okay, so make sure that when you're going to do your regional meetup event, you're on the right one. And what we've done is if you go to the schedule, and I'm sure my team can post the schedule, I think they already did. If you go to the schedule, you'll be able to see that all of the schedules have links to them. Okay, so that way you don't miss anything. And you can click on the right link for the right meetup. And that wasn't to confuse you, it's just to keep it clean and we have the right people and things in each of the events. So as I said, you're welcome to join all of them, and we're really excited to have you. Okay, so what's going on now? We're going to talk about the competitions. So we have some amazing competition managers here. I'm going to bring them up one at a time to go over the competitions and kind of give you an overview of what's happening, what to expect, and all that good stuff. And as I said, the grand prize is a TCO trip, so you definitely don't want to miss these competitions. Okay, so the first one that we're going to bring up is our marathon match team. So I'm going to bring up Jaco onto stage, and he's going to give you an overview of the marathon match. So all yours, Jaco.
Great. Thanks. Hi, everyone. From sunny South Africa. Glad you could join. So I'm going to quickly take you over the marathon match that we prepared for you. It's going to be an exciting match. Only 3 days instead of the usual 7. So a marathon match, it's an optimization problem. It's not like the SRMs. So there's no totally wrong and totally correct answer. You need to optimize this optimization. And yeah, I'll quickly go over the problem. I can just get my screen shared here. Okay, there you go. Okay, so firstly, so you can solve this with C#, Java, C++, or Python. That's the languages that we support. We have sample solutions for you to quickly get going. But let me jump into the problem. Okay, so visually, it's always nice to see the problem to quickly understand what's going on. So you are presented with a grid. Some of these cells are painted with colors, and the colored cells also contain numbers. So the numbers is between 1 and 9, and they could be, I think, 1 to 7 different colors. Now, your task is to connect these colored cells with a path or with a pipe. So this is a sample submission. So you'll see the 9 is connected to the 7. So how you earn points, the pair that you connect, you multiply those numbers together. So 9 times 7 is 63. So for this pipe, you will get 63 points. You must connect the same colors to each other. So you can't connect a red cell with a blue cell. You can't use one cell more than once, so you can connect it only to one other number. So you can't connect this 9 to the 4 and to the 7. So it's only pairs. So you need to find the pairs, build the paths, and the red block that you see here, you can let these pipes cross each other, but that will, a penalty will apply for each crossing that gets created. So for this example, we see here there's 2 crossings, so 2 red blocks. It's where the pipes cross at 2 sections. So for each of the test cases, there's different parameters that get set up. So N is the size of a grid, so it's an 8 by 8 grid in this case. There's 2 colors. The penalty, P, is 11. That means that when you have a crossing, 11 points get deducted for each crossing. And D is just the density of the map. So some of them, the grids could be very dense, so a lot of colored cells, and some might be sparse with just a few. Yeah, so it's just basically connect the pairs, the scores gets add up, and you are penalized. So how you would write a solution, you read in the grid from the standard input, and we explain it nicely here in the problem statement, and your output also goes to standard output. So don't output anything else to standard in and standard out, because then your submission will fail. Scoring is straightforward. These are all the cases mentioned that you'll get 0 if you use, let's say, for example, one of the points more than once, or your path goes outside the grid. Another thing, these paths, you can only go up or down, not diagonal. So these paths must just go up, down, left, right. You can't exit the border of the map. Then we explain how each test case gets generated, and you've got a 10-second time limit for each test case, and there's some sample submissions. We've got a Java, C++, Python, and C# example submissions. And then we've got a nice visualizer. I'll quickly show some of the cases through the visualizer. So the visualizer visualize your solution, and you can use it to sort of play back and see exactly how you laid the pipes. So in this case, so watch out for the colors. If there's only one color, you can connect any cell to any cell. So there's a great variety in the different test cases. With P as well. So if the penalty is high, you probably don't want to generate any crossings, but if you take that same test with low P, only 1 point deducted for each crossing, you'll probably end up using a lot of crossings or more crossings. So yeah, that's in short the problem. We're looking forward to some great submissions.
Cool. Thanks, Yako. That looks like a really fun problem, guys. So, this is a lightning marathon match, so only a few days for it. So, good luck to everybody. And yeah, we look forward to seeing how you do. Thank you, Yako.
Great, have fun. Bye.
All right, next up, we are talking about our development competition. So, I'm going to bring up Katz and Deddy to come and join us and share all about the let's see, do I have you both here? Share all about the competition for development. Hello, guys. How's it going?
Hello
Make sure
guys.
you're not on mute.
So hello guys, I'm Ketan Singh, or you might know me as KetsJS09. So so first of all, welcome to the regionals this year, and I'll take you through the development problem along with Diddy. Okay. Okay. So in a nutshell, what we are doing this year is like we are trying to build something that is of actual utility. So one of the things that Topcoder is doing right now is that we have a philanthropic program going on. It's called the Crowd for Good project, and like this year we are focusing it on, like, not this year, it's going to be a perpetual process. So we are going to focus on like cancer prevention. Okay. So it is primarily going to be a like a data science program, but we had this idea that like a lot there are a lot of people who might not have the like the data science skills, but they might be able to contribute in some other manner. Okay. So so we thought of like creating a resource library. Okay. So what you do in that is that uh, you come to that library and you submit your ideas over there. So that idea can be in any form. It can be like a textual idea, or it can be like a picture, or basically resource of any kind. Okay. It can be like a set of images, it can be a zip file. uh, so through this competition, we are actually going to try and build that in for actual use. Okay. So you might end up seeing that your product is being used by multiple other people for this philanthropic goal. Okay. So to give you a rough idea, and Daddy will go in a lot more detail in this. Uh, so what we are planning to do is there are going to be basically like four or five pages. I think 4 pages, yeah. And those are the login page, the collection page, and then the page where you go and see those ideas. Uh, and I think that page might be only visible to the admin later, but right now we don't need that functionality. So yeah, so the third one is where you see the I mean the display in the search page, and the fourth one is the resource detail page, as in when you click on a particular idea, that resource page will open and you can go through that idea in a lot more detail. So in a nutshell, that is the whole deal about this challenge. So, and all the details are mentioned over here. And so yeah, and the contestants will basically have like 3 days to build this, and uh, the review criterias are also mentioned. And so yeah, so while you like compete in this and try and win some prizes, you also have a chance to like contribute for a real world cause. So yeah, so now I'll allow Diddy to add anything you'd like. By the way, I hope people who are attending like in person are having a good time, like as well as people who are attending virtually.
I think Betty's having some sound issues, Kat. So if you want to keep going.
Okay. So yeah, so in addition to that, we also have uh, so like in case you are not familiar with the Crowd for Good project, we've also mentioned one of the early challenges, the early ideation challenges that we hosted. Um, so if you come here, you can just go through this. This is the project background. So if you go through this, you'll have a like a basic idea. But the one of the only things that has changed in the past few weeks is that we are focusing a lot more in cancer prevention as of right now. Okay, like instead of like the entire uh, cancer field. Uh, so yeah, but that does not like influence the problem in any way. Um, but yeah, other than that, we also have the Marvel app ready. So in case you'd like to, the contestants will need to actually go through this to understand what is needed. So if you come here, this will be the login page, and once you come here, uh, I think this is the collection page. So you come here and you enter your details here. Okay. So once you do that, this is the display and search page. Um, so this will be like the set of ideas that will be visible to like the admins who are working in the program. Okay. And then once anybody clicks on that, okay, I think this is the collection page again. So yeah, this is the okay. So I think this actually goes back to the collection page again. Okay, so this is basically the overall look and feel that you are aiming for, and so yeah. So by the way, Jesse, what do you think about this problem?
I'm excited about it. Thank you for sharing. I think it's awesome that we get to do cool things for Crowd for Good, and being able to leverage TCO 22 for this is really
Hmm.
great. So, yay, excited about this. I did see some questions about the challenges being public. They should be. So, make sure the team is working on that. But they're all going to be launching momentarily if they have not already. So maybe that is the delay. Okay. Thank you, Cats. Moving on, we're going to go and bring up some amazing design people to talk about design. So, welcome, Farjar and Daniela. Hello, guys.
Hi everyone. So welcome everyone to the TCO 22 Regionals. I'm excited about this and especially about the design competition. For the designers, most of you have been used in the past 2 years to have a design bracket tournament where you just rush through the designs and design amazing things in like 1 hour or 30 minutes. But this time we are doing it different. We're going to run a 72 hours competition similar to the other tracks. And the scope of the challenge will be to design a customer dashboard because our customers come to Topcoder, they do all sorts of things. They want to have visibility into what's happening, and we don't have such a product. And this is also should also follow the design system, and it's definitely something we plan to use. So it's not just a random problem, but something we are excited to get using. And I'm going to hand it over to Fajar to talk a bit more about it. Good luck, everyone. Hey, Fajar, I can't hear you. Okay, I think I can add a couple more details to this just to keep it going. So, as I was saying, when customers come to Topcoder, they sometimes run challenges, other times they run gig works like jobs, and we want them to have visibility into what they are doing. So, we like to see what they have to take action on. We like to see what's the status of their budget, how much more spent from it, or how much is left. And then we also wish to see how they manage their team members because a customer might have different team members and they could each run their own projects. So this should address that aspect as well. Now, as this design is really going to be used by the coder and the UX team is also going to work on it, we have to follow the bracket design system. And this was presented in the past. I hope all of you got used to it and working in Figma. That's definitely an important thing. But even more than that, we are looking for the concepts for what's your thinking behind this dashboard, how practical can it be, and how easy is to use, less number of clicks and so on. For sure.
Hi, sorry about the problem earlier. So let me share my screen. Can we bring up the screen?
Sure.
Yeah. So the link has been shared in the chat section. And this time we're going to talk about how we can provide the best user experience and interface for top coder customer. So we have 3 days for the submission phase, and if the registration already open, um, it before you can joining the challenge, you need to be available to be eligible for the challenge. You can check into the regional event and leaderboard for Southeast Asia and Oceania, and where the design, where you have in the leaderboard for UI design. And if you list it here, then you can joining the challenge. So you need to read all the top coder design rules that apply for this challenge. And for the prizes, we're going to use the point system, and we already provide the details in here. So if you in the UI design challenge that we have, if you get the first place, you will get 50 points, and then if you add it to if you have more points from games and etc., then it will be calculated, and then you will be able to win all these prizes. So that is for the prizes. The challenge objective is about creating top coder customer dashboard. It's basically one desktop screen, but it doesn't mean it needs to be one desktop screen. So if you have like a hidden interaction that needs to be explained, you need to provide it as well. Make sure that it's really, really clear for the judge and the customer to be able to explore and navigate through your screen and solution. It will be responsive, but for now, you just need to focus on desktop size, and it needs to be follow our design system that we create in Figma. It will be shared below, and you can find it in the spec. The target audience will be top coder customers. It be vary from startups to top 500 Forbes companies. So it will be vary from small businesses into large companies. We have provide user persona in these challenges. Where you can read it here. It's basically about how we can make sure that as a customer they get the best experience when interact and engage with us when having a work or project with us. So for to explain about what we are doing here, there is a glossary that we provide where a project means it's going to be like a set of challenges to completing or solve a problem from the customer side through our challenge. And jobs, it will be like for gigs and TIS for the community. And the requirement is basically listed here. Um, the projects and the gigs needs to be provided. You need to be very clear about what needs to be shown. We already provide the basic and the sample information here about what is projects and what will be jobs and what kind of action that they can do in the dashboard, including other information that needs to be added here. Um, you can add some twist in it, like maybe providing if it's for projects with only one member, one employee from the customers looking at the dashboard, or maybe like variation, like how about if the customer have more or multiple members in the project, how they can see information based on their view as one person or multiple person. It also can be like if the projects they have a lot of projects, or maybe just only one project, or maybe they start from scratch and maybe like providing empty dashboard, how they can onboarding and seeing their information quickly and be able to understand how to use the dashboard clearly and effectively. If you have any question, you can ask in the forum. We provide the discussion forum here. So please let me know if you have any question. And also for the requirement, we will ask for a minimum 1400 width pixel for the desktop. And we also provide our branding guidelines here. You need to create it using Figma, because we are now moving toward to Figma. So it needs to be created in Figma. Figma is free, so as designer, I don't see any problem that how to be able to use these tools. We have the judgment criteria as usual. This will be very clear, and the deliverable also provided here. We might have some final fix, but it will be depends on how the result will goes. So I think that will be all for the challenge spec. I will give it back to my partner Daniela. Daniel?
Yes, this is all for design competition. Good luck to everyone, and let us know if you have any questions in the forums.
Awesome. Great job, guys. And we're excited to uh, thank the UX team for giving us a great challenge to use. And unfortunately, Trevor was not able to join this morning because it's very, very early for him. So we didn't want to make him do that. But looking forward to having Trevor be a part of this as well. So thank you, team. Okay, and last but certainly not least, we're going to bring up Penna and CodeJam to talk about the QA competition. So let me bring those guys up here. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome.
I presume my audio is all right. Awesome. So, as opposed to these previously introduced competitions, we are not launching the QA competition right now, but rather on Sunday. But we will introduce it right now anyway. It's gonna be sort of a standard format QA competition when compared to like TCO final QA rounds. It's got a challenge phase, it's got the bug hunt phase, and it's going to be co-piloted and introduced in more detail by my partner here, CodeJam, 2 times TCO champion of QA, one of the best persons in the world for doing this. So, CodeJam, please.
Hi guys. So this year we are having the same structure. So the first part is the bug hunt and the second part is the challenge phase. So the first 12 hours we are going to run the bug hunt, and after the 12 hours we are going to the challenge phase. But still you can hunt bugs in that phase also. So if you can, I will share my screen, right? So right, in the first part, as I said, so the first 12 hours, the bug hunt phase, and the next one is the challenge phase. So you can register to the repo. So I have posted this self-registration link, so you can try that link. If it is not working, you can there's a forum thread here, so you can post your GitLab account, so I can manually assign the permissions. So this year we are not posting the scope here because the actual competition starts on the 7th. So I will share those details on the 7th at EST 9 AM. So the target devices are laptops and desktops. The mobile devices are not in scope, and the browser is we are targeting the browser, only the Chrome. So don't report any bugs in other areas like the other browsers. So you have to create the bugs using this link. So if you can go to that link, you can see a sample, you can refer that sample, and you can ask any question in the forum, so I can reply to the questions that you are having. So this year we are having functional bugs, security bugs, and UI bugs. So apart from these bugs, don't report anything like accessibility bugs, won't count. So for each and every bug types, you have to provide the specific assets. Like for example, if you report a UI bug, you have to attach a screenshot. If you are reporting functional bugs, you have to attach a video and a screenshot and a log. Apart from the bug hunt phase, there is a separate challenge phase. So in the challenge phase, after creating so many bugs, you can assign another bug from another competitor and assign it to yourself, and then you can assign the particular label and provide each and every assets that I have mentioned in the challenge specification. So in the bug hunt phase, the scorings are for security bugs, we are rewarding 15 points, and the functional bugs 10 points, and the UI UX 2 points. Apart from the bug hunt phase, in the challenge phase, we are allocating another points for each and every challenge. So if you are reporting duplicates, you may deduct some point from your original tally, so be careful. So others may challenge your bugs, so be careful when you are reporting the bugs and duplicate bugs, if you lose your points. So the final submissions will be a simple text file with your GitLab username. Yeah, and that's all. And good luck to you all.
Good luck everyone for this 24-hour QA competition.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Looking forward to that kicking off on Sunday. So thanks, everybody. Okay, so you've heard all about the competitions. Feel free to chat with the team or ask questions here or in the forums for anything that you might have questions on. Okay, we want to make sure you're fully clear on what's going on. So we're almost at the end of this presentation. Really, really excited to have you all here. Before we move on to playing some games and having some fun and going to kick off officially in person the Southeastern Regional event, which again, we're so excited about. I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for being here, for qualifying and for showing up and just being a part of our community. We wouldn't have a community without all of you. So you are so important to us. Always remember that. A big thank you to the team who's running all these regional events. It takes a village, and I have a whole village, so I'm really grateful for all of them. It's so heartwarming to see photos from Southeastern Asia, the MongoDB office, and just seeing like, oh, there's people there. They're getting ready. They're excited. It's just a long time coming. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. So please, if you're talking to a Topcoder admin today, give them a thank you. I'm not going to say everyone's names. I'll probably forget because there's so many people that have helped with this. But please, if you are working with any of them, thank them for all their hard work and everything that they do to make our community a better place. And thank you to all of you. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a quick break here and get our games ready. We will be having some fun games playing here on the stage as well as in one of our lounge areas. So there's a couple games going to be playing. You can earn points for the games, so please hang out and get to know some folks, play some games. And then those of you who are joining the Southeastern Asia event, I'll see you over there. If you see something or hear something you've already heard today, please don't be offended. But really excited to kick that event off today in a few minutes. So if you're going to the Southeastern Asia regional event, please go to the correct URL. You're going to jump to a different welcome event. So Becky will share the link to that one in the chat. If you're sticking around here, you can stay here on stage, or you can jump into one of the lounge areas. But just for the record, hang out, have some fun for a little bit, and then we'll look forward to seeing everybody over the next coming days and weeks as we kick off all of our regional events, including our first ever one in Africa and Western Asia on Saturday. So thank you, everybody. Looking forward to it. And we'll see you right here with some fun prizes and games in a little bit.